I was gonna wait till I got to the stream, and I got a huge announcement, as in streams and stuff, and no Tony Khan. But man, I had to talk about these ratings, bro. God damn, man, you couldn't get 700K. Good lord! Now, before I get too deep into this video, man, of course I'm trying to hit 9,000 subs, and I got future goals. But man, let's hit 10. Let's hit 9,000 first. I need 25 more people to do so. Hit that subscribe button for your boy. I definitely appreciate it. Also, we need 300 likes on this video. Make sure you hit that like button for your boy. Ah, man, I'm about to go in now. The ratings are coming out. And I always tell y'all, man, Thursdays is what? It is the day after the celebration for AEW fans. It's the day after. It's the hangover. It's the hangover after all. They did all that nonsense on Wednesday night. You got to wake up on Thursday, and I'll be here with the camcorder with the phone video telling you, bro, you was fucking tripping last night, and they was fucking tripping last night. They did not have Swerve cut a promo or even celebrate his first title win, being the first black man to ever win a AEW World Championship. They had some like it was all bad, man. Let's be honest here. I did like the gauntlet, you know what I'm saying? I did like the gauntlet, but I didn't even know it was. I watched 90% of the pay-per-view. They mentioned nothing about a gauntlet. They're terrible at promoting. They're terrible at booking. They're terrible at like even selection for arenas. They had Daly's place or Dolly's place or whatever, and that's a good arena. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a good arena for them. And they couldn't even sell that out. I think at most it seats about 2,900 people. I think they couldn't even sell that out. They haven't sold out a arena. They haven't sold out a show in like a year and a half now, I believe. Things are bad, man. And if you don't believe AEW is dead, come on, dog. And when I say, and I always tell y'all, when I say AEW is dead, I'm talking about the Revolution, man. The Revolution is dead. There's no competing with WWE anymore. You're competing with TNA now. You're competing with TNA, and at this point, you're barely competing with NXT because NXT don't got the amount of money invested in it that you got invested in AEW. Think about who was on this show, man. Will Ospreay, Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné. My apologies. Swerve, you're a world champion. You had the Young Bucks on this multiple times. You had CM Punk's bitch in Jack Perry. You had Okada. And you couldn't crack 700,000? Now, of course, I understand. The NBA is on whatever. Has there ever been this much of a problem before, though? Like, AEW fans, tell me, has the NBA ever gave you this much problem before? Don't blame the NBA. You can't blame WWE. You can't blame Triple H. You can't blame Undertaker. You can't blame John Cena. You can't blame Cody Rhodes. Maybe you can't blame Cody Rhodes. But, you know, you got to blame yourself, man. You're losing viewers. How many of AEW fans, like, honestly, answer this. How many of AEW's fans intertwine with NBA? Like, how many basketball fans do you know that watch the NBA? That watch AEW. How many AEW fans know who Nikola Jokic is? Like, let's be honest. Let's be fucking honest. And then, like, who is even playing? I can't even tell you who was playing. I'm a huge NBA fan, but I couldn't even tell you who was playing last night. I'll tell you what I was watching. I was watching AEW. Where was y'all at? Where's the diehard? AEW used to just be able to depend on the diehards, man. They would at least crack. Again, I always tell y'all, bro. It was like for about a year, they would stay between 850 to 875K for about a year. It was like it never failed, and then just something happened over the last couple months where they can't even get 800K, and it's ironic that it's happened after Okada or after Sasha Banks, after Will Ospreay. Nothing can save this company, bro. It's just gonna keep dying. It's just gonna keep going down. Maybe MJF, but we just know he's gonna come back as a face, feud with the fucking underground whatever. What are they named? Undisputed Kingdom. You just go feud with them, be a terrible face again, because that's it, being a face just brings the worst out of MJF. And Kenny Omega's going to come back. Maybe that'll pop a rating. Who knows? But it'll just be for 1 week. I think at this rate, they are going to have to air that all-in footage, aren't they? All out, brawl out. They're going to have to air that brawl out footage at this point, but It's bad, man. It's bad, and I feel bad for them, but then I don't, man, because they're so insufferable. They love the smell of their own farts so damn much, and they deserve it. They honestly deserve it at this point. I'm beyond saying they don't deserve this. They earned this L. This is an L. I can't believe I thought it would happen, but not this soon, man. Damn. That is crazy, bruh. Again, what are we gonna blame here? What are we gonna blame? The NBA playoffs? How many AEW fans are watching the NBA? Like, let's be honest. How many AEW fans can tell you who Nikola Jokic is? How many NBA fans can tell you who the hell Shea Gilgeous Alexander is? Like, fuck out of here, bro. No, the product is trash and people are giving up on it because they paid $50 for Dynamite on Saturday or Sunday. Why would I watch this cheap Dynamite where nothing with half the card and I just paid $50 for Dynamite on Sunday? I watched it because it's my job. I watched it because I wanted to see Swerve to celebrate. And then that's not even that. And then we're not even counting. We're not even counting. Like, we're counting the first and the overrun still. We need to take that out yet. So it's probably much worse than 683. I know I said it's below 700, but yeah, it was 683, man. It wasn't 699. No, it was 683. They were firmly behind 700K, man. And I would love to see the excuses for it because I tell y'all all the time. Ratings is and Tony Khan told you this as well, so it's not just me at this point. Ratings tell you what it gives. It's the best feedback for your product. It's a best representation of your product. And if you don't believe it, if you don't believe that it is, look at WWE from 2017 to 2020. When their product was terrible, their ratings were terrible. Their ticket sales were terrible. It's no coincidence that now that your booking is terrible, and it's been terrible, let's be honest, but you're out of star power, you're out of the new car smell. People are used to AEW. It's been 5 years now. AEW started when I was just out of high school, and now I'm 23 years old. Like, about to turn 24 in 7 months. It's not. It started when I was 18. I'm about to be 24 soon. Bro, you lost the new car smell. Your booking is terrible. You're being exposed for your booking. The feeling has been gone. WWE is way beyond you. Vince McMahon isn't in WWE anymore, so he's not even the guy that... There's not even a guy there that you want to root against. Maybe Triple H. Who knows? Some of y'all don't want to root for Triple H for some reason. I don't know. I don't get it. But it's hilarious, man. It is hilarious because they're so insufferable. They think everything they do is the greatest stuff ever, and it turns you off from the product. It is so bad. The television is bad. All of it is bad. And they deserve this rating. They earned all of this rating. What can they do? Get Tony Khan the fuck off the booking. Hopefully that's what that Meltzer driver did. Get him the fuck off the booking. There was nothing about last night that made me want to tune in. I'll catch people talking about it. Like, it made me interested to talk about it with people, but I know where this is heading. It's heading to Kenny Omega, like a elite Civil War, an irrelevant Civil War. Just a bunch of irrelevant superstar. It's a bunch of irrelevant wrestlers who are going to have a Civil War together, and then they're like circle jerking. They're main eventing their own show. It's like, who wants to see it? Because the Young Bucks are irrelevant. Everybody here has go away heat. Swerve, your new world champion. Y'all wasted his momentum. People leave the show when he's on television. Orange Cassidy. People leave the show when he's on television. And you put him on first. What are we doing? The Young Bucks. People leave when they're on television. And you put them on last. You put them in the main event. Samoa Joe is gone. MJF is gone. Kenny Omega returns next week. But that's just because they're in Canada. He won't be on after that. Will Ospreay is interesting, but you buried him in some gauntlet match where he wasn't even advertised for. He's not The Rock. Him returning doesn't get people to rush to their cable or their living room couch and turn on the TV. All due respect to Will Ospreay, he's great, but no. Bryan Danielson is out. Edge wasn't on this show for some reason. Christian wasn't on this show. Like, what was this? John Moxley, get the fuck out of here, man. Who cares about, like, it's some big deal about some title that, like, oh, Jay White won this title. Jay White is Jay White is like a jobber to the main event guys. Jay White got destroyed by Billy Gunn. What are we talking about, man? This is bad. This is bad, and I don't see any. I get the only thing people are talking about with this show is how Swerve didn't get a celebration, and AEW jumped the shark. So congratulations, you earned every bit of under 700K. And I would hate to see it get worse from here. And Shad Khan was on the show. Maybe looking for his money. We'll see. We will see. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments, man. Again, trying to hit 9,000 subs. Hit the subscribe button for your boy. Also need 300 likes on this video. Hit that free subscribe button. Hit that free like button. I appreciate you all. Have a beautiful night. Sub the act. Boy, oh boy. Peace.